So peace is wholeness. The main word for peace is shalom, and that's the Hebrew word for peace. This is the Old Testament word for peace. Shalom means wholeness, completeness, well-being, nothing missing, nothing broken, and life being put back in order. That's the Old Testament version of peace. So peace isn't the absence of trouble, it's the presence of God restoring things. Has God ever restored things in your guys' life? 100% for me. He brought me from death to life. When people say, and I'm just going to go off on a tangent here, when people say, I gave my life to Jesus, you didn't have a life. You were dead. You were dead in your transgressions. God saved you. Does that make sense? You didn't have anything to give. God did the work. We didn't, right? God saved us. We were drowning. We were dead. We were at the bottom of the pool. God went down and rescued us. So you giving your life to Jesus, no, you were dead. And God made you alive. I know it's a term that people use. I understand what it means. But technically, we were dead in our trespasses. We were dead in our transgressions. God came and made us alive in Him. The Lord blesses you and keeps you and gives you peace. That's in Numbers 6, 24 and 26. The blessing isn't no stress. It's God making you whole. So there's a process of God making us whole, correct? It's not like, hey, you're whole, you're good. You're going to have a great life. It's time, right? It's a process. And we're all in this process. You're in a different place than you and you and you and me, right? We're all in a different place in this process. But it's a process of God making us whole. And just it seems like just when we're done with God's done with one thing in our life, then He starts working on another area. And when He's done with that area, then we start with, right? It's a process. And I don't know if you guys know this, but God is good at what He does. Only God can do what He does. So a lot of times we question God's work in our life, and we're questioning Him, right? We're like, hey, God, do you really know what you're doing? God's like, dude, I'm God. I'm pretty good at what I do. Like, let me do what I do. Like, you relax.